to move forwards. But what is a tool? What is a tool? Now we know that there's different types of tools for all things and all purposes. There are physical tools, like the car. This building is a tool. There's digital tools, ChatGPT, Microsoft Office, selfless devices. There are spiritual tools, the Bible, the Quran, the Torah. And there are mental tools. And the word tool is an ancient word. It's old, very, very old. Comes from Germanic, meaning prepare. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests, I submit to you that I will give you a tool that you can use to motivate yourself. This is a generational tool that has been passed down from time to time. And I'm excited to bring this to you because, like, I've been coaching people and I'm a transformation coach. I help to unify the vision that people have for their lives in a way that they can articulate it, write it down, and work towards it. So it's not just dreams anymore. Your dreams doesn't need to stay as dreams. And for me to give you this tool that you can use to motivate yourself, I must take you to Africa, which is in many cases where everything began. Specifically, I'm going to take you to the safari. So the air in the room is 35 degrees. And as far as the east stretches from the west, all you can see is grassland. Through the distance, you can see the elephant and the giraffe swooning in the African sun, looking for water. And the hyenas are not too far away, chuckling as they run after these great African beasts, looking to try their luck. And then you see a lion, but it is not Simba. The lion sees you and decides you are lunch. Can I see a quick show of hands? Anyone in this room who struggles with motivation has ever struggled with motivation before? Okay. So, in this story, the lion sees you, decides you are lunch, and starts to move. He starts to run towards you, gathering in pace, and your heart beats faster. You want to live, so you start to run. Well, you didn't just wake up yet. This is the safari that you came for. And you can see the gatekeepers, they have their guns, ready to protect you. And in that state, between pain and payoff, you are actually most motivated. So what does this mean? And I'm going to give you another example, but motivation, I must say this now, motivation requires two things. Most people feel like they need to be pushed to do things, or pulled to do things, like, oh, I need to push myself to the gym. I need to push myself to come to Toastmasters. But the reality is, the greatest state of motivation requires a pain and a payoff. You have to move, and you need to see where you're going, because otherwise you'll just be burnt out. And I was coaching a doctor, brilliant NHS doctor, A&E doctor, superstar, and she wanted to go to the gym. She wanted to be motivated to go to the gym. And in our coaching session, it was clear what her pain was. By not going to the gym, obviously there's not being healthy, which is clear, but more deeper than that, she wasn't a woman of her word. And that was the pain. And the payoff, the opposite is true. You be healthier, you be a person of your word. And that's a positive domino effect on so many other areas of life, if you can be a woman or man of your word. But she still wasn't moving. So what did we do? We created an artificial lion that was not Simba. And we said, okay, for every day you don't go to the gym, you'll pay £30 to the back of mum. And she didn't want to do that. Initially, it felt like a good idea. But then she was like, no. Let's make it £5. Let's make it a bit cheaper. And this is what we do. We negotiate for our limitations. And when you negotiate for your limitations, guess what happens? You get to keep them. And so many of us are negotiating for our limitations. And so she came back to the £30 because she became aware of that. And transformation begins with awareness. So she became aware. And so she said, okay, let's do it. And guess what? She started going to the gym. So if you can connect your accountability with a consequence, you can catalyze your change. But you must have a pain and you must have a payoff. For many of us, your goals are bigger than you. It's not just about you. So don't make your accountability just about you. And remember, have a pain. It must not be simple. And have a payoff. Thank you.